Nagpapatuloy ang inyong paboritong volleyball weekend habit dito lamang mula sa Philoil Flying V Center sa San Juan. Isang maulang hapon ang aming hatid sa inyo ngayon, pero uulanin din tayo ng mga matitigas at malalakas na palo ng inyong mga paboritong volleyball players dito lamang sa inyong paboritong Premier Volleyball League Open Conference. Live na live po tayo via Liga and via our streaming platforms. That's iwantsports.abs-cbn.com/livestream/PVL. And we are also live via tfc.tv. Your matches for today will start with the Motolite team going up against the ChocoMucho Flying Titans. And right after that, maghaharap naman po ang Bangko Perla Spikers kontra ang Valley Pure Purist Water Defenders. Magandang hapon po sa inyo ulit mga kapamilya. Ako po ang inyong lingkod, Sinjan Reyes, na makakasama niyo po ngayong hapon sa panonood ng match na ito. At syempre po, kasama naman po natin dito sa ating panel ay walang iba kundi ang ating volleyball commissioner, the very knowledgeable Noreen Go. And we also have, nagbabalik PVL, matagal natin itong na-miss dito. Walang iba kundi si Mr. Hado, Vince Velasco. Simulan na natin ang match natin dito. Tayo game na sa Premier Volleyball League 2019.
Day 16 na po na ating PVL Open Conference, and today we have Motolite versus ChocoMucho. Now, two teams in the opposite ends of the standings with the exact opposite record of 5-2 and other 2-5. Now, last match, both having 5-set matches. Now, Motolite moving ahead of Bangko Perlas in the standings. Ngayon naman ating ChocoMucho fell flat in their last match against Air Force. Now, Noreen and Sinjin, it's going to be interesting to see because, of course, two teams, one steadily improving and another full of champions. Let's see how they affect their match.
At yun ngayon maging interesting kasi they're in different places in the standings now. Yung mga sanay maging champion, sila naman yung nasa baba ngayon. So, time for them to catch up. But Noreen, great catch up there from Vince Velasco. Let's catch up with you. How have you been? I haven't been with you for quite some time.
When I saw your name, no, sabi ko, oh no, parang 5-setter na naman to.
Yeah.
So we'll see, Sinja, kung
if
5-setter.
your magic will be
Your
here.
magic.
Okay, but let's see whose magic will work because our standings are starting to get fixed already.
Yeah.
So, kailangan ng konting magic ng mga teams na nasa baba if gusto pa nilang pumasok sa Final Four na yun.
Actually nga, towards the end of the first round, kita natin, Creamline still at the top, 9-0. Petrogas and Motolite tied at 5-2. Bangko Perlas, 5-3. Pacific Town Army, 4-4. Air Force, 3-5. ChocoMucho with the game today, 2-5. Valley Pure, 2-6. And Chef's Classic, 0-8. Para they know naman yung favorite team sila kung nasaan na.
At syempre, yung kaabang-abang dyan ay kung paano pa nga ba sila makakapasok.
Yeah.
Because we are starting our second round. But Vince, speaking of starting the second round, we've started the conference for quite some time. Pero saan pa nga ba? Baka nakalimutan iba natin mga kapamilyas kung saan nila tayo pwedeng samahan.
That's right, Sinj. For those who are just joining us once again, or for those who are even on the road, please use the hashtag PVL2019. When you tweet us, that's at ABS-CBN Sports on Twitter. For all your favorite videos, photos, all the highlights, please go to Instagram, that's at ABS-CBN Sports, and all your updates, roster updates, news articles, that's at sports.abs-cbn.com. And with 988,146 likes, that's our Premier Volleyball League Facebook page. Please like, share, and follow.
Kompletong-kompleto, Vince. Pero mamaya, kukompletuhin mo ang ating broadcast with your news and your features later in the courtside. Pero kami ni Noreen tuloy ang paghimay dito lamang sa Premier Volleyball League Open Conference. Back here inside the Philoy Flying V Center in San Juan, and you are now witnessing the protocol between our two squads. Ibig sabihin, malapit nang magsiklab ang matchup ng Motolite at ng ChocoMucho ngayong hapon. Magandang hapon po ulit sa inyong lahat. Ako po ang inyong lingkod, si Engineers. Kasama pa din po natin si Naringo and Narine. Let's talk about ChocoMucho's last game. This is the squad that cannot finish their 5-setters properly. It seems like they could stretch their matches pero hindi nila matapos-tapos.
Actually, it's a huge blow to their confidence and their campaign here in the PVL. No, they went 5 sets. They even squandered a 2-1 set advantage and eventually fell short in that match. The score actually 26-24 in favor of Air Force. Then they won 25-14, 25-21. Then you can see the rest. But the irony of it all, since release, they dominated in spikes and in digs. So, alam mo, offense is there. So they really have to work on the other blocking and aces in today's game.
And probably finishing it off properly. But there's no question, we've mentioned there's no question about the skills of this squad. And there was no question when we saw her don a different uniform last game, talking about the new libero or coming back as a libero for the ChocoMucho Flying Titans. Wala iba kundi si Bang. Bang, welcome sa panel.
Hi.
Hi, Bang.
Hello.
Bang, ako ang tanong ko, kumusta ang iyong pagbabalik sa libero position? Kasi matagal-tagal ka naming hindi nakitang nag-focus dito sa pagdepensa sa backcourt.
Actually, sa training, focus pa din talaga. And yun nga, parang double time ako. Spiking and digging, receiving. So, kahit saan ako ilagay, kailangan ready talaga ako.
Yeah, tsaka yung previous losses no, puro 5-setter. Ano yung sa tingin nyo yung kahit kulang ng team?
Yung na-notice ng coaches and well kami din, parang pag dumating na yung 5th set, parang nalo-low moral na kami. So parang hindi na alam kung sino yung magli-lead sa amin. So yun yung at the same time pinapractice din namin yung kung paano kami matatapos ng maayos, kung paano namin na-start ng maayos and kailangan may panapos din talaga kami.
Currently, kapansin-pansin na umalis na nga si Maddie for her national duty. So, paano nyo i-compensate yun coming into this match naman?
Tinraining naman kung sino yung papalit kay Maddie. And, well, wala si Maddie pero yung presence niya parang nandyan pa rin siya to lead para maging maayos yung game namin today.
At syempre, ikaw din ang isa pang aasahan ni Coach Oliver dyan. Pero ito, siguradong inaasahan ka ni Coach Oliver sa inyong warm-up ngayon. Kaya, Bang, maraming salamat sa pagsama sa amin dito. And speaking of Bang Pineda, in their last match, Bang goes the libero. Sabi nga natin dito,
Yeah, but we all know that she's really a good libero. And her reception is there. Obviously, they need her. That's why Coach Oliver put her back in that position. Of course, her fans will miss her high-flying spikes, but she has played well for the team, and hopefully in today's game, she'll play well again, and they'll win in today's game.
And I've noticed this has been a position that has been very comfortable for Bang Pineda, looking at that 41 big points on digs. Siyempre sa reception, iniwas yung service doon.
Of course. And siyempre, scouting na yan. They know Bang Pineda. Pero we know, today, mag-step up yan.
At yun ngayon kaabang-abang dito sa ChocoMucho Flying Titans. No Maddie Madayag, but stepping up is their other teammates. But here, Noreen, when we come back, let's talk about the other side. Let's talk about this team Motolite who is trying to continuously rack up some wins here at the PVL Open Conference. We continue to discuss your favorite volleyball action here at the Premier Volleyball League. Kasama niyo po pa rin si Sinjaneres at si Noreen Go. Noreen, let's talk about the other side of the court with Team Motolite. Motolite naman, 5 sets din ang kanilang pinagdaanan, pero ito yung kakaiba. They started up strong, dumawi yung Banco Perlas per sa dulo. Silang nanaig. And it was quite an exciting match. I got to cover that. 17-19 lang naman yung dulo.
Tag 5 sets nga. No, but it was a huge win for them. Really morale boosting, no? Especially without Myla Pablo. The kids really stepped up. You can see the scores there. All extended towards the end. Kaya natapos ata ng mga 10 o'clock or 11 p.m. na tong game na to. But, what their advantage they had in that game in terms of spikes and aces. And you know that they're going to use that in today's game. Plus, we have to mention the great playmaking of Iris Tolanada. They outsetted Banco Perlas, to win that game.
Yes, a very flawless performance from Iris. And we also saw the wing spikers of Team Motolite stepping up. And one of them who really stepped up is, eto matagal ko na itong hindi nakikita recently ha. Pero i-welcome natin siya, si Diana May Tots Carlos.
Diana May, hi Diana May.
Hello. So, Diana May, no Myla Pablo last game, but still great performance. 24 big points for you. Ano pa bang mga adjustments ang aasahan namin from Team Motolite na medyo kulang kayo ngayon?
Well, last game kasi medyo third set and fourth set medyo nataliwas yung landas namin kasi sabi nga ni coach hindi namin finalo yung game plan. So this game is same game plan pa rin. Yun lang, follow the game plan and very important yung passing.
At the lighter side naman, how was it like going up against your former teammates?
Yung mga ate mo sa back of her
Si Nick and si Cathy, how was it? May alaskahan ba? May alaskahan?
Actually, wala very formal yung game Tapos, yun, syempre sobrang happy kasi former teammates mo, tapos makakalaro mo ulit. And especially, seniors ko pa sila. So, meron pa rin talagang mga tinuro sila sa amin na nagagamit pa rin namin hanggang ngayon.
At yun yung mga abangan namin kung paano mo naman yan gagamitin kontra ang ChocoMucho today. Pero ito, maraming salamat, Tot, sa pagsama sa amin dito. At good luck sa game niyo for today. Pero ito, speaking about Tots, Carlos, in their last match, she fought like a Maroon. She showed up like a Maroon at puno ng tikas with honor and excellence.
Si Diana May Carlos. Yes. No, you know, the question was, what's life going to be like with Myla Pablo injured? Siyempre, we know that she's the veteran. And here's your answer. The kids stepped up. Tots Carlos, 29 points. Erupted, really big game. Breakout game for her, for Molde, and for Flora. And in today's game, they're hoping these kids will still perform.
Yeah, that's very interesting. 29 for Tots, 24 for Isa.
Crazy
and then Burn
game.
Flora with 17 points. So everyone contributing in the wing. So great performance for Team Motolite. Pero ito, kaasa-asahan din po ang inyong mga tweets sa social media mamaya at babasahin po natin yan if you tweet us at ABS-CBN Sports at gamitin ang hashtag na PVL2019. Huwag niyo din pong kalimutan i-check ang aming Instagram account, that's at ABS-CBN Sports on IG. And we're also on Facebook, that's at Premier Volleyball League on Facebook. Don't forget to check anything and everything about the PVL via the #1 sports website of the Philippines, sports.abs-cbn.com. Ang ating DJ on the court side right now is none other than DJ Jams, who will bring in the beats and the jams inside the court for today. Pero ito na rin, when we return, we will start the volleyball action only here at the Premier Volleyball League.
They come to play and they play to win. This is the Premier Volleyball League. Let's meet our officials for the match. First referee, Herbert Matematico, National Referee. And our second referee, Joy De Imus, National Referee. And now calling on the starters of Team Motolite. Number 1, their captain, all the way from the USA, Iris Tolenada. Number 9, Jesma Ramos. Number 10, Isa Molde. Number 16, Bern Flora. Number 18, Tots Carlos. And wearing jersey number 19, IE Ganaban. And for their libero, number 12, Ayel Estraniero. And for their head coach, Godfrey Okumo. And their opponents, the first 6 of the ChocoMucho Flying Titans. Number 1, AC Masangkay. Number 5, Carla Sandoval. Number 8, Arian Angustia. And number 10, their captain, Kat Tolentino. Number 15, Shannon Palek. Number 18, Kim Aquiliana. And for their libero, number 6, Bang Pineda. And for their head coach, Oliver Almadro. It's Motolite versus the Titans. Let's begin the game.
And we're back here inside the Philippine Flying V Center. That was the voice that I miss in the world of volleyball and here in the PVL. Motolite fielding out Carlos Ramos, Flora, Molde, Ganaban. And Tolenada, of course. Estanier will be the first libero. On the other side of the court for ChocoMucho, this is going to be interesting. Sandoval, Palek, Masangkay, Angustia, Hekeliana, and Tolentino. Palek, who usually plays a utility position or the opposite side, will be in the middle today.
Yeah, but her position in UST, I remember, she was a middle blocker. So
Then she got converted, familiar spot. A lot of familiar things today. Familiar voice also we missed here in the PVL. You know that Cassie Gormy was actually my first partner in the PVL. Yeah. Back in 2017.
Wow.
So that's a name that, or that's a voice that I will never forget.
Nostalgic for you.
Nostalgic. But back here in the ball game, first point, mapupunta dito sa ChocoMucho Flying Titans after that service was too low for Iris Tolenada.
Yeah, and we have to say it again, no, for the fans of ChocoMucho, Maddie Madayag will not be suiting up today because
she flew to Thailand earlier. If I'm not mistaken, 5 a.m. yung kanilang flight.
Tapos training ka agad.
Training agad yan pagdating, sigurado. Pero ito, Tots Carlos, mabawi, picked up there by Sandoval. They go up to Tolentino. On the other side, Flora was there. They choose Tots again for the second try. Too low. Back-to-back points by dito sa ChocoMucho Flying Titans.
Yeah, we saw her shoulders too low. Her arms are too low, so she really buried that into the net.
Parang chicken wing, no? Pag you'd know it, that there's a lot of adjustment needed if you see that.
Yeah, and for Tots, I feel that she needs a higher set.
Yep.
So that she can reach for the ball. If it's low, talagang pag may
Yung kailangan
gigil pa.
ibabaw.
Yeah, yeah.
Adjusting, Iris, free ball, bibigay ni Jesma. On the other side, they choose Hekeliana, who's spiking again. They go up to Tots, denied there by the double block. They go to Tots again for the second try on the side of Motolite, and Tots gets it through. First point for Motolite.
Yeah, she's actually chasing the 29-point
Performance.
output. Oh, that's one.
But the question is, can she do it in lesser number of sets?
No, you're my partner, Sindre. Mukhang pwedeng mag 5 sets talaga.
No, I think you're the original, according to Coach Mac. Isa Molde, pick that up. They go up to Tots again. Hit it straight to Sandoval's hand. Palek, miscue with Masangkay, but that works.
What a move.
It's a lucky break for ChocoMucho.
Lucky shot there, coming from AC and Palek amidst that miscommunication. Kat Tolentino standing in as their game captain will be serving for ChocoMucho.
Yeah, good start for them.
They're starting hot here. Let's see if they'll be able to continue as Tolenada will try to answer with Jesma Ramos too wide.
Outside.
Yeah, air sweeping in now for Motolite. They have to remember also that even with a depleted lineup, ChocoMucho, you still have Tolentino, you have Bang Pineda. So you really have to start strong. You cannot give them the opportunity to have a 4-1 advantage.
It's a 3-point advantage for the ladies in purple. They go up to Isa Molde off the hands of the blockers. On the other side, AC chooses Kim. Denied there by Jesma. Jesma. Strong on that block.
That's a good start for Jesma. If we know she's not the first option in terms of offense, so she's got to work hard in terms of defense. So blocking is going to be key for her.
And what's interesting is Jesma did not even start in their last match.
Yeah.
So this is
layog, right?
Yeah, let's see if this will be a breakout performance for Ramos and Motolite as Tolenada chooses Molde. Soft touch picked up there by Sandoval. On the other side, free ball bibigay ng ChocoMucho. Sasagot naman para kay Tolenada. That combi, the interesting running from Ai Ganaban. And I say interesting because it's quite weird. It's a front run.
Well, obviously they've developed that into a threat in terms of offense. And you can see Ganaban's actually very comfortable with that.
Yep, and they've done a lot of that throughout the whole first round. As AC on the other side goes to Kat Tolentino, checking Ai. On the other side, they go to Tots. Finding the hands of the blockers there.
Yeah, now Motolite finding their groove, equalizing this match in this first set.
Tied at 4 after that advantage from ChocoMucho being as much as 3. They go up to Tolentino off speed. On the other side, Flora picked that up. Inangat dito papunta kay Carlos. Masyadong lihis.
No touch.
Point goes back to the side of the Flying Titans. Let's go to this report of Vince Velasco.
Singe and Noreen, we spoke about it earlier, the steady improvement of Motolite. One of the biggest reasons for that is, of course, the change in philosophy of Coach Godfrey. He said, we approach volleyball the same way we approach life. You focus on what's coming next. You set a game plan for your next goal. He also challenges players to spend more time together outside of the volleyball court. Sabi nga niya, do you know the person next to you? How well do you know their habits? How well do you know who they are? Because that will translate to our bond on the court. And speaking of bond on the court, that's one of the biggest reasons they were able to bounce back from the injury of Myla Pablo. Sabi nga ni Coach Godfrey, they were playing very bad that set, but because of their bond and how well they brought the energy through each other, they drew inspiration from one another and of course through Myla. Back to you guys.
Maraming salamat, Vince. And it was obvious that bonding has been key for this Motolite squad. And we've noticed that they've gelled better in this open conference compared to the reinforced conference. And that's what we're hoping also on the other side of the court for ChocoMucho.
Yeah.
Kasi syempre we want to see a very competitive atmosphere here in the PVL.
Well, ChocoMucho again. No? I think both teams are scoring in spurts right now.
Great save there from Hikiliana. Estanier picked that up on the other side. They go to Ganaban. Still effective on that off-speed quick.
No, when I said that, she looked like she was comfortable because, she gets sense that advantage in terms of height. You're going up against a panic. No? So running, comfortable with running, you can go to that and take advantage of a shorter blocker.
That's their go-to play.
Yeah.
Sila ni Iris. That's Carlos on the serve, picked up by Bang. They go to a tip from AC Masakay, finding the donut hole. And that gives a 3-point advantage to the Flying Titans. Magbabalik pa dito sa PVL. ChocoMucho fans swaying here inside the court. Pinapasway sila syempre ni DJ Jams. At kita natin yung mga bobbleheads. Very similar to the sister team. Ito naman on the other side, we've noticed this, Noreen, every time we cover Motolite. Katerno. Ang
Yes. White, dark and light
Yes.
jerseys. Yeah.
White sea of Motolite fans here. Complete with their clappers, of course. So thank you so much sa pagsama sa amin dito. At syempre kung kayo, wala pa kayo dito, humabol na kayo dito sa Philoy Flying V Center. Maulan sa labas, pero dito sa loob, we're very much safe, very much comfortable.
Pero sabi mo nga sa pregame, uulan din ng magandang volleyball.
Yes. Syempre. And look at this ball game. Kanina, abante ng tabla at 4. Tapos ngayon, abante yung ChocoMucho ng 3. As we see Shannon Palek of ChocoMucho serving. Picked up there by Tots. They go up to that Ganaban quick. On the other side, they choose Sandoval on that tip. Sasagot naman para sa Motolite. Tots Carlos, back row. They go to Sandoval again on the second try. That is too wide. Coach Oliver reminding Carla right after that play.
Yeah.
Back to a 2-point disadvantage.
Yeah, good effort though, but you have to commend also the defense of both teams. Very aggressive, no floor defense, especially ChocoMucho this early part of the first set.
Isa Molde, who was all glammed up last night for the ABS-CBN ball. Serves, but overcooks that one. May jinx.
Jinx mo yung Sinje.
Dapat daw hindi pinapansin yun. It was interesting also to see our volleyballs glammed up last night. Quite a different look.
Yeah, wait for the photos from Sinje.
No, that would be in our Facebook page. And of course in our social media handles. As Ganaban goes to a tip. On the other side, they choose Kat Tolentino, kinuha ni Isa Molde. Pupuntahan nila, Bird Flora, hinulog, nakahanap ng pwesto na bantayan. Sa kabilang panig.
Down the line.
Yun yung interesting na napansin ko dito kay Kat Tolentino. Yung mga palo niyang may parang whiplash after. Let's look at that again. Look at that follow through.
Yeah, so powerful, no? I mean, the libero, Estraniero was there, but it was just too strong for her to handle.
Mas Masakay now serves for ChocoMucho. On the other side, they go to Flora of that of blockers. They choose Tolentino, back row.
Back to back.
Why not?
Tolentino.
That parang back quick na halos yung tempo.
You know, you like what Pasangka is doing. You know that Tolentino is a hot hand, so go to her.
They go to a faster play for Kat there. And this calls for a timeout on the side of Team Motolite.
Motolite.
You're jumping here. This is way too much inside. Just somewhere here. And then the middle, you have to try to close in. Even if you're leaving the seam, that seam is too huge. It's like 3 hands there. Okay? So just leave like a ball or 2. All right. And then we should relax. Passing is killing us.
The middle. Make Tolentino the priority. If you're going to be late on the open. Don't be late on her because she's their big hitter.
And then they're serving long, so we have to take. Yeah, they're serving long.
Maybe better.
Work.
Tandem coaching nga ang setup dito sa Team Motolite. We heard Coach Erpada, of course, Coach Gotti Okumu. They said Mark Tolentino, but Hekeliana will be left out now because the open side will be left out, sabi.
But that's a risk they're willing to take because they know, they're acknowledging the fact that Tolentino still has a hot hand right
So
now.
that means full trust on Ayel then at the back to pick up those balls as they go to Tots Carlos back row. On the other side, great adjustment from Angustia. They go to Ganaban on the tip. Sa kabilang panik, sasagot naman Carlos Sandoval off the hands of Ganaban. Habulin ni Tolenada papunta kay Flora. Blockers still present on the side of ChocoMucho. ChocoMucho maximizing their height advantage.
Yeah, they seem like they're playing inspired. You know, back Pineda said earlier nga, wala man si Maddie, but you know that her presence is there. They're probably playing for her, so good start for them.
4 excellent sets na agad si AC. 2 points na din. As they get a point, I mean, Motolite gets a point off the hands of Masangkay, courtesy of Tots Carlos. And it was interesting, Tots earlier was mentioning to us how passing was their focus in their last training daw. So it's interesting. Yung first time on the Coach Gotti also pointed out that passing was missing.
I mean, that's when you can convert, no? You can create some plays with better passing.
As Masangkay goes to Sandoval on the opposite side. Sasagot for the Motolite squad. Tots Carlos with a tip on the other side. Bang, sets up Kat Tolentino. And the instructions from Coach Air executed properly there.
Nakabawi. Talk about Motolite getting one back. That was actually Bern Flora covering the line. That was a smart block by Bern Flora.
But that double block na instruction talaga, yung unahin daw talaga si Kat. Sa kabilang panik, pupuntahan Sandoval on that tip, picked up there by Tolenada. They go to Carlos from the back row. Hekeliana was there. They choose Tolentino on that tip. Ganaban unable to pop that ball up. ChocoMucho gets a 5-point advantage.
Yeah, smart tip there by Kat. Realizing that Motolite's defense obviously looking for the strong spike. She finds that little space there.
Just right on top of the blockers. Tsaka yung maganda doon, Hekeliana, dating libero, yung dumidepensa. So, Coach Oliver just securing the defense.
So, parang two liberos playing together.
As Tolenada goes up to Flora, denied there by the blockers of ChocoMucho. They go to Carlos. They've been going to that back row, and now it works for Team Motolite.
With the help of the nets.
Look at that again. Carlos trimming this down to a 4-point disadvantage. Just gracing the tape of the nets.
But you can see early on here in the first set, first option, si Tots Carlos. Back or front, I mean, she's like...
What if you score 29 points? Why not?
That's true.
As a miscue on the side of AC Masangkay and Arian Angustia gives another point to Motolite.
And a very agitated Coach Oliver.
Yep, Coach Oliver mouthing some words to the bench about their quickers. Ais Tolenada continues to serve for Motolite.
Good serve.
Picked up by Bam. They go up to Kat Tolentino. Denied there by the blockers, but that goes out. Block out. Balik sa apat.
Good read by Kat. That was really near the line, but she let it go.
back to a 4-point advantage on the side of the ladies in purple as Yan Angustia will serve for ChocoMucho. Angustia was a standout from EAC, Emilio Aguinaldo College, played in the NCAA.
And she's been playing well for ChocoMucho. Not the first options, but very steady, very solid.
Of course, missing the services of Maddie and Bea, but here on the other side, no question, as Jesma Ramos shows up here for Motolite. Let's look at that again.
Yeah, second excellent block for her. Reading that well. You can see, look at that, that's slow-mo. Nobody at the backcourt for coverage.
Butas yung corner zone. Great serve there coming from Bird Flora. Tumiting it now, Team Motolite dito. They're down by 2.
I told you, scoring this first set is in spurts.
Now it's ChocoMucho who's gonna call the timeout after we see that replay of that service ace from Bird. Let's listen in.
Again, kaya masyadong makapal. Walang quicker eh. So, ibig sabihin, walang nakapagpasabay ng quick. So, they have already 2 blocks are coming. You understand? Now, don't take for granted yung mga ganung bola. You have to go to the ball. Hindi pa pwedeng pinihintay natin. Okay, cut. Again. Don't force yourself to the seam na walang quicker. Again, sabi ko sa inyong dalawa. No quick, so no seam. It's because nandun na kagad. So, put deep. We have to be patient. Pinakailangan, disiplina sa ginagawa. Attitude and discipline is what we're doing. Okay? Again, we are all here, Here.
What stood out there for me was that last gesture of Coach Oliver Almado, yung puro utak lang daw ang problema nila.
Yeah.
So it's a mind game on the side of ChocoMucho. And we've been seeing that in their past matches na parang they can close out but you know that they have the tools. May pyesa, hindi lang makasaya. Pero ito, sabi ng panic, ginamit ni Tons Carlos ang kanyang blocking artillery. Let's look at that again.
Yeah, great anticipation there by Tots, no? Basang-basa niya, no?
She knew it was going there. That celebration from Kaloy.
That's actually what Coach Oliver meant by, using your heads. Kasi you'd have to read your opponents. You have to play it smart, then get the advantage.
Yun nga lang, yung kalaban, yung nakinig.
Exactly.
Yata dun sa timeout na yun. As Kat Tolentino tries to get one through. On the other side, Kaloy pa din. Down the line, picked up by Bang. Simple para kay Pineda dun, pero sasagot. Tolentino on the opposite side. So far, both wing spikers or the opposite spikers have been killing it. Let's look at that again.
Actually, Bang Pineda makes it look so easy.
Nakapwesto lang eh.
Okay!
I will pop that ball out easily.
Nakaluhod pa nga.
Tolentino now will march to the service line. 6 points for her. Picked up by Bird. On the other side, they go to Isa Molde. Rolling it off the hands of the blockers.
Oh, still alive.
Still alive. They go to Isa again, but a violation. That violation will be called against Iris Tolinana. This inflates the 3-point advantage on the side of the Flying Titans. Magbabalik po dito sa PVL Open Conference. Nagbabalik po kami dito sa Philoil Climbing Center mula sa puso ng San Juan kung saan natutunghayan niyo po ang match sa pagitan ng Motolite kontra ang ChocoMucho. And we're seeing Myla Pablo, of course, on the sideline right now, but hoping and wishing for a fast recovery for Myla.
Yeah.
Of course, we've heard about that foot injury, and so it's not the back.
Can you explain? Yeah, for the fans.
So it's not the back, it's the foot. And according to the last reports that I've been hearing from our panels at large, it's the midfoot that got sprained. So that's something that they're working.
Normal.
Yeah, it's not normal. That's why she was grimacing in pain when she went down.
I'm probably wondering what is this injury? She just came from a back injury, but you're right. No, we're just hoping for a speedy recovery for Myla.
But I like how Myla elicits or shows strength in her social media. She says she's an athlete and she knows what she came into when she chose to be in this profession, in this passion. As we see Coach Gadio Kumo very down there, very frustrated on the sidelines as Kat Tolentino serves on the other side.
Yeah, good serve.
Tolenada goes up to Isa Molde. Molde. So, conflicting judgment calls there from our linesmen, and our referee has to clarify this one up.
Naka-check din naman siya. Overrule ka muna.
That's a check.
First referee listening to the linesmen. There's two of them who actually said that there was a check ball.
One was out, one was checked.
Yeah, but on the other side, he also called a check.
Yeah.
So 2 against 1 there again.
No, but it looked like
it looked like
check, no? Kahit fingertips lang.
We didn't have a closer angle, but we're trusting the judgment call of our referees as Kaloy is popped up by Sandoval. On the other side, Tots from the back row. Hahabulin ito, hindi mahabol ng Motolite. Babalik sa 4 ang abante ng ChocoMucho. Steady for Team ChocoMucho right now as we see that last play.
Yeah, a couple of reception errors. You know what's painful with that? It wasn't even the strongest of hits. So, you know, if you're a coach, always tell your players, establish yourself, stay grounded. Problema, some receivers, they tend to jump for the ball.
But it also showed the variation that Kat has in her pocket as Isa Molde variates as well on the other side.
On cue, speaking of variety.
Changing things up there. Let's look at that again.
But Isa Molde, we knew her to already, you know, even when she was a freshman, a sophomore, she already had that. Very smart player.
Of course, also a product of the Coach Jerry system.
Yeah.
As Tots serves for Motolite. Picked up there by ChocoMucho. They go to Sandoval. Deny there. We're seeing faster plays on the side of ChocoMucho. But faster returns from Motolite. Tolenada chooses Isa Molde. Denied, but great coverage from Ayel. They go to Tots from the opposite side back row. They go up to Sandoval from ChocoMucho. Denied there by the blockers.
Yeah, it looked like it didn't cross actually from our vantage point. But what a rally for both teams. You like them being aggressive, playing with a lot of spirit. Talking about both teams.
As we see that block, papasok naman ngayon dito sa panig ng ChocoMucho. Si Cindy Imbo replacing Carla Sandoval. We saw her last year playing for the Iriga Navy Lady Oragons. Serve coming from Tots, picked up there by back. They go up to Tolentino back row.
Yeah. The late call, but the right call, I saw her actually really step on the line.
At si Ganaban, natamaan pa sa ulo. The last sequence as we see this.
Yeah.
Oh, there. The tip of the foot was stepping on the line. Great angle there. Thanks to our director, Derek Alneri, and of course our team here. Tots there on that serve. Oof. That's too low for Kaloy.
Boy, these errors really, you know, they're chasing. Talk about Motolite, they're chasing, but laging may error yan to stop them from equalizing this match.
They pull themselves down as well.
Yeah.
So, 2-point advantage for Shannon Palak and the rest of ChocoMucho as she returns the gift. Exchange favors here.
Exchange gift.
Yep. Maaga ang Pasko. Burn na kasi. 1 point. Ngayon niya ba naman yung sinisignal ni Coach Oliver Almandro?
Wala pang think positive.
Oo, hindi na think positive eh. Parang psychic na eh. Papunta na sa mga telepathy ni Professor X sa X-Men. It'd be interesting if Vince could get some insight about that later as Imbo gets one off the block.
But that's a great substitution then for Coach Oliver. Instant points.
Isa pa tong malikot yung kamay eh. Si Cindy.
Yeah.
So, AC Masakay marches to the service line. Full front line again for ChocoMucho with a 2-point advantage now. She serves straight to Isa Molde. Tolenada goes up to Ganaban. Changing things up for Team Motolite. Team Motolite just an inch away, Noreen.
Yeah, here we go again. They're down by 1, and that's a great hit by Ganaban going through the blocks. You can see acknowledging the fact that there's a space within the blockers.
And now, Jelly Tempiatura comes in as the service specialist. They want to tie the game up. Tolentino from the middle. This is interesting.
Yeah.
They go to Angustia from the B. On the other side, they go to Jesma. Great save there from Bang. They choose
everywhere.
Kat Tolentino overcooking that.
No touch.
Yep.
Outside.
Yeah, good no call. Looked like it was a hitting error, and finally we are tied at 20.
That's what they wanted on the side of Team Motolite, talking about the ladies in white.
Yeah, but what about the digging of Bang Pineda
Yeah.
today?
You said it, Noreen. She was everywhere.
She's everywhere.
Tres mula kay Kat sa kabilang panig sasagot. Carlos, easy over, picked up by Bang. Easy. She makes it look easy as Kat goes off the block.
Ends the rally.
Back to a 1-point advantage on the side of ChocoMucho.
Yeah, dousing the fire there.
As we look at our tweets, our kapamilyas online, tweet ng sabi ni Kuya Will dito. Si Kuya Will, sabi niya, grabe yung blocking ng Motolite today. Tama nga naman, we saw some sparks of great blocking performance there. At sagot naman dito ni Maroon Girl, ganda naman ng digging ng ChocoMucho. So, mahirap na combo yan. May coverage ka sa kabila, may blocking ka dun sa kabila. Pero ito, sabi naman ni AB, or at ABGL95, iba pa din talaga ang defense ng ChocoMucho. Hashtag PVL 2019. At yan lang ang kailangan nyo gamitin if you want to join us here via Twitter. Pero ito, let's join the timeout of Coach Gadio Kumu.
Too much line. But if Flora leaves the line, the pass was defending here. We're talking to you. Don't stay in. Stay here. And then you watch for the wipeout as well. But again, the first things first. The ball is on our side. How are we going to make use of that ball? First, we need to pass. And then set up, make good options. Okay?
So that if Mara leaves
You have to run.
then you should go back. If you're where you know.
You have to run. Okay.
Let's go, one pass.
Right. Flora, you have to go to the pass.
Sir Alan Acero, present of course, supporting one of the two teams that they have here in the PBL. Now sporting purple.
Ube.
Yes, ube flavor daw. Yan yung dapat hinahanap natin sa ChocoMucho. Ube flavor na ChocoMucho at strawberry na
Interesting yun,
ChocoMucho. Yeah, kasi the focus is still with the chocolate, the peanut butter, di ba? So, sir, kung narinig niyo po, Sir Jonathan,
You can change them to Ube Mucho.
ube Mucho.
Nah.
Yeah, Noreen, that's too much, but ube Mucho gets another point. Inflating to a 3-point advantage on the side of the ladies in ube.
In Ube. Kat Tolentino, we said that she had a hot hand. Could be blocked one or two, pero hindi. Bumabawi. That's what you love about Kat Tolentino.
And what's interesting is their wings are taller than their middle.
Yeah.
As they go to Flora, that gets through. Bumawi. Si Bird Flora. Ooh. I'm reminded of a certain game in the collegiate conference between their former squads, talking about Burns, Adamson, Stint, going up against Ateneo. That was
Adamson won, right?
yeah, that was pretty heated.
Oh.
This was last year, huh? Remember, Ateneo Motolite and Adamson. As Tolentino bumawi agad. Set point. I'm surprised they're just at the set point. Pero tagal na natin. May
Kasi
recovery.
it's spurts pero Kat Tolentino really carrying this team, no? In the absence of Maddie Madayag.
3 set points on the side of the Flying Titans. Pinasok si Dayanticar dito ni Coach Oliver Almado. So 2 setters inside the court, but Dayanticar serving as a service specialist. Great adjustment from Bird Flora. So far, it has been the Flora and Kat Tolentino show.
Wow. That was so far. She was able to get it in and the kill pa.
At yung manipis eh.
Yeah.
And even without the touch, pasok eh. So, Coach Oliver Almado, maninigurado dito, calls a timeout. Let's listen in.
Use the advantage. Sinabi ko na yung ano advantage natin. We still have the advantage. Pero they will load up on her. Pero I don't care kung use mo yan. Pero dito tayo will be our advantage. Keep the positivity alive and don't be rattled. Be composed in everything we do. You are higher than here. You are higher here. Do you understand? And keep on asking for it. You have to ask for it and be positive. Do you understand? Again, ha? Pagbalik ka ng bola, huwag tayo mamatay, cover tayo, okay?
Bumabalik ang mantra ni Coach Oliver na be positive para sa panig ng ChocoMucho. Flying Titans because they just need one positive point to finish this set. But here on the other side, Bird Flora on a different mission. Noreen.
She wants to at least, hopefully for her ace, diba? Because they want to come closer. But she talking about Coach Oliver's taking positive. She's gonna start hitting his forehead, his head.
Let's see as they go to Isa Molde on the other side. That goes through. Motolite still alive here for the flying. For Team Motolite, they're still alive and
refusing to give this set up.
They're challenging the Flying Titans here. One set point na lamang. Flora on the serve, picked up by Hekeliana. They go to Tolentino again, denied there by the block. And that finds the line. Great comeback here coming from Team Motolite.
Sabi nga na nag-tweet kanina, ang ganda ng blocking ng Motolite. You're correct. And they equalize the set, 24. Mukhang mag-extended sets tayo.
Yup, tinitignan ko nga dito si Miss Eleanor at the back. Kasi medyo nanlilisik na siya na matagal daw to. Isa Molde under that ball.
Outside on the attack.
Too low.
Miss-hit no? She found herself directly under that ball. Normally when that happens, you want to control your top spin.
Shakberte will enter for AC Masangkay. That means Diane Nicar will do the setup job for ChocoMucho as Kat Tolentino wants to finish this on this last serve.
Yeah, and we know that especially for her, with her height, that's more for blocking for Berthe.
Let's see if they'll be able to push it through as Kaloy says no. On the other side, Tekar chooses Hekeliana. Picked up by Jelly Tempiatura on the other side. They go to Isa Molde off the block. Specialty of the house.
I love that set from Iris Tolenada. You know how smooth the set was.
May flow eh.
Oo, kita mo no?
But you saw the intention also coming from Isa in that replay. Hanggang pa-check out.
Isa, one of the 3 players who played well in that win against Banco Perlas. Isa, Bird Flora, and Tots Carlos.
But Jesma Ramos has a different mission here. They want to close this out in the next 2 points. Serve from Jesma. That sails long for Motolite. 3-point fires at ChocoMucho Flying Titans. Set point advantage back to the side of the ladies in purple.
Yeah, that's a crucial error there.
Substitution, ChocoMucho.
Really don't want to see that. You're looking at the score now, 25-26. Services will be very important.
Set point.
As Kim Hekeliana will serve for ChocoMucho. Picked up by Bird. On the other side, Miset coming from Iris. And that would be costly for Team Motolite. But that gives set number 1 to the ChocoMucho Flying Titans. Quite an unexpected end.
Kind of an anticlimactic ending to what was a really good first set.
But let's see how things would change up when we return here at the PVL.